So, hey, earlier, well, the other day, I was watching Fett's video about the Pro League, the best Pro League Fortress, whatever map or blah blah blah. And I got some counters for it. Uh, I did the counters based on the operators. So, for example, I saw Rooney. I did say Legion, but I guess I'll say him right here can do the job. I saw Legion, I saw Zami, I saw Aruni, and I saw Mira. So focus on Aruni and Mira. So when I saw he had this barricaded, he had I think a zombie facing south direction, just for so if they take this too deep, they can boom boom boom, boom 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 bam bop, and depart in here, and then back and forth, back to back. How I saw it was, again, he's for Aruni and Mira. When the Aruni gates are popped open, I think it goes a gate here, and it was a gate. Where was the other gate? Back there, and then here. I think there are two in the same spot, and then one on vending machine. How I saw it was, obviously, we get hatch at most here, here, of course, challenging this. The mirrors here. If you really want to keep them like, inbound, here. Not inbound, that's the wrong word to use, but like, 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 looking wise. Uh, here. So when they are playing the mirror and they want to retake this, as in like fall back, reinforce, blah 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 blah. As a zero, you can see. This is for flanks, most likely. Flanks, you can shoot this. Watch that. There's zombies here. I think the Rooney's gonna be here. The Rooney gate. You have a zombie here, and then the wall, of course, gets open. And then the other one you have close on this mirror, who's actually trying to contest the wall and also vending machines. And then there's the other way too, as if when mirror's here, I feel like it's dangerous because a C4 can do, and that's the whole part of the plan. A C4 flies over, ka-chow, you're dead. So what you want to do is, for zero, you don't want to hop in. You want to block that off, first of all, and then you want to get your drone closest as possible to shoot the mirror. If I could do it. As close as possible to shoot the mirror. She can deploy her drone and burn it. You still have your smokes. You still have two drones. Your Ayana clone is just strictly just to burn it. And you're going 6. If she's watching this, she needs someone else with her. I say that because let's just say you do a good push on these two mirrors. You walk up, a C4 does pop out, but now it's two people here. This clone can take the C4. As it detonates, you can walk down as if no one was really here. So pairing Ayana with two people is very important because of course they can just, boom bang bop, both of you guys, but also they have to pick and choose who to shoot. And then having the clone push up forward first is a big issue in a good way because they're not gonna really what's the word? I want to say dilute, but it's not the right word. They're not going to actually want to think about that because why? There's two people pushing vending machines. My C4 is wasted and now I'm getting pinched by two people. But do you know it's a clone? So with that, my main is when you do this, smoke off the mirror. If you can't go and fix it, smoke off the mirror. Have your clone push in through, and then that C4 is a easy bait right there. Easy bait. A drone coming in gives them time to actually reprocess what is going to happen, and then they can probably ask for help. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where the spawn plates come from, and the run out. The run out comes from jump out from central, and then the run out literally also as well. So central stairs, central hall. Jump out comes from here, run out comes from here, and you trust me, you're not that far. By the time you see them, they can see you from right here. So by the time they get pinged, you're already dead. So very important to go 6 if you can, go 6 the mirror, or burn gate and then smoke off your mirror. And Ayana just plays with somebody else that can support. Like, you don't need extra support, but like, you know, have someone to actually, you know, play with you and not just play by yourself. Because I'm not gonna say spam your clones, because when it gets shot at or a detonates too early, you get it back faster. But if you completely use it, it comes back slower. I don't think you guys noticed that, but I've noticed that before. It's like if you cut it off like early enough, or like before it finishes, you can have it again like faster. I feel like it's a bit of a stretch, but I feel like it can work in your favor, big time. So, first thing to do, and I like how Fett called this out. Here, what's here? Courtyard, yes. Let's just say these guys somehow don't hear nothing going on. My team is doing good. I would explain this first, but I'll do it later. They reinforce this. As he's reinforcing this, air jab the floor. That is, he's in the vicinity. When he runs back, don't try to force the kill on an itty bitty baby ass peak. You're not Bolo, you're not Shaiko, you're definitely not the best player in the world. Air jab the floor. As close as possible. When he's trying to nomad it, he flies back. The guy who's coming towards here can freely kill him. Freely, because he has no, he can't nomad it. You know what I'm saying? I've banned Warden. I don't care about Warden. I kind of do, but fuck Warden. He's banned in my book. Ban Warden. As the best way possible, when you clear tower, you clear museum, you need to put it on the second light. Second lamp. Not the first, the second. If you put it on the first, they have enough space to push up. And honestly, if they can, they could break this and get a peek on you. So the second one, it's not going to be as easy because they have to hold an angle from back here. They can't see it. They have to impact it. And eventually they have to go towards here to, you know, and then what if you're already here and you're killing them? You know what I'm saying? So put it on the second one, not the first one. You don't want nobody trying to be all up in your grill. And he mentioned the blitz right here, and I mentioned the warden. Warden is a power forward. He's a power forward. Air jab. Even though you won't probably get the air jab on here, but you can air jab the warden playing this as well, or if he's playing back here, trying to play sound cue, does a C4, and you're screwed. GG's, game over, you're crying. Back to the lobby you go. If you're gonna take this, his teammates are gonna watch him, you fucking noob. Sorry, you dickhead. So don't push here to expect nobody here and then air jab it. No. What you're gonna do is, the same way your friend is pushing from, whatever, the enemy is not going to take the door. He is taking this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have someone watch this, and then if he takes it successfully, that's fine. Before he gets there, you need to air jab him. But obviously we can't, because by the time it's over, he's gonna run and shoot you coming up here. So what you could do is, as he's closing that, have your teammate, without flashes, have your teammate push up on the door and be ready to flash. When that flash goes off, by the time he turns around, the flash might not get him because he is turned around, but eventually he's gonna finish barricade this, turn around, have to look again, and then boom, you know. But the Q is not to wait until he comes here, because if he comes here, we can't get here in time and to get this kill. So don't put so much, put all the pressure, but don't put so much intel. One flash is enough to get this guy. Zero is enough to get this guy out of here. Well, probably not enough, but like Zero, Ayana, and you have Nomad. So that's already 3 people. Get the wall. He goes here. Make sure your Nomad is ready to hop out courtyard window to get this easy air jab, and then boom. And then yeah, mind you, Mira, Denari. The Ayana alone can cover this, but I'm gonna show you how this would look. That is a C4 already wasted. It's supposed to go straight ahead, but that is a C4 already wasted. They can't see you. They can hear you, but they can't see you. This hopping does not stop this from not killing you. If they can't see you off the mirror, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna push here. It's fucking obvious. Sorry. It's obvious. So be prepared for boom, you're dead. So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna use this, don't expect to run and then do that. You're gonna die. It's obvious. What you're gonna do is, you cover, I need more. As you cover this, you send your Ayana clone. You send her clone. You can say smokes in the wall, but since, you know, I guess preferable in my book, send your clone towards here. You have you as a player, you watch here. As the Zero Cam is watching the push off of Central Hall. You can watch this, literally watch this. There's no need for you to do extra things. And then if you're skeptical, close that. You can do what? Right here. The shield. What shield? Denari shield. Boom. Denari shield. Gone. Traps. Go through here. There. It's that. It covers that. And then you have that. Now, when you want to contest this site wall, this doorway will always be contested. So what you're going to do is, remember now, for the Sins wall, you don't want to have that trajectory because it's going to bounce. You need to have it less so it can actually go the way you want it to. So you don't want to see that line. You don't want to see that. You want to see it less, as much as you can. And now look. It covers the whole mirror. Well, a tiny bit, but the mirror, you know, you don't want the mirror to be seen. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. But you want it in a way that it covers the mirror, you know? But I'm probably not doing my math right. It's supposed to cover the whole part, you know? Clear this. It's fine. Clear this. This is common, so you shouldn't complain about this kill if you die here. This is common. It's okay. This shit here isn't common. A whole shield, Denari traps, and then probably an ADS here. Be for real. And then this alone can like take this up. Like, be for real. You know what I'm saying? So that is that. Also as well, if you don't want to challenge this, like, as a player, send that off. Come on, Sin. Lock me in, twin. Hey, it worked. But make it come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, send that off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to use your gadget once in a while. But fuck with her, you have to use it like responsibly, because you know it is kind of weird how it works. So cover that, you know, cover that. The only way he can respond, this his C4 is flying. He gets 2 kills, I'll say. 2 kills, you know? The only way he can actively respond to this, if someone calls out someone's playing this. This doesn't have to be an actual play. You know why? Drumroll please. Ayana. You can let Ayana and Sins play together. He uses a roly-poly. She can play this as if something has to be wasted from Warden. Warden is not going to shoot through this knowing he hears somebody. He's going to waste a C4. So you rather risk Spiral, 2 kills mind you, I said. 2 kills or no kill. You know what I'm saying? So even though the Warden can see through this, he's going to see the Ayana, not the actual person. Thinking Sin's here, Ayana here, but reality, it's just, you know, it's just Sins. Is going to push this area. She doesn't have to physically be there. She can literally run over there without jumping that freaking vault section. By the time she gets here, she's still active. She's not, you know, she's not dying, you know. She's not losing her color. So by the time you get there, for the first three, I'll say 0.2, no, 0.5, 0.5 to 3 seconds, you are okay to do whatever you want with Ayana at that moment. Because again, Warden can see through Sin's wall, but again, he's going to see the Ayana clone, not the actual Ayana. Look at me, I'm still visible as you know, as a real player, and then now is, you know, dying. So point is, you don't have to be so close. You do that, play this, jump this, boom, you're here. But not saying this is a good thing to do, but you know, you can use this clone to your advantage, and you don't gotta be so close. And that's why I said you need at least 2 people to play with you. I love me some Callie, and I made a video about it. Callie needs attention. I will say this: she also is for a Rooney and a Zami as well. Well, kind of a Zami in a way. Well, not in a way, all the way. You do not need to waste anything. As a Cali player, you do not need your smokes. I'm not even going to say me personally. No, you do not need your smokes. It was a Rooney gate here. I know for a fact it was Rooney gate here and a Rooney gate, I think here or on these 2 other doors. Briefing. You don't need to have that. Sends this off. You can smoke it. I would say use your underbarrel, but you need those. I'll explain. Burn the gate. You can smoke this, sense this, burn the gate. Excuse me. Kylie should be the only player that does not have any secondary gadgets. Playing this is open. Whoever is here, the zombie, you can shoot at the zombie barricade. Simple. I think it takes 2 shots, but remember now, you're Callie now. You can do this. Simple. Better than Ash. Better than Zofia. Better than any operator that you would bring to take away Castle is Callie. Look how much smoke that shit just did. And it literally took away the damn breach charge. Now look at the breach charge. A lot of less smoke, but this did a bit more, like, it was more reasonable than this whole wall. Remember now, they're both drills. And if you don't know, lore, Callie and Ash beef. That's a big fucking hole. But now with Callie, the hole makes a dramatic hole so dramatic, you can literally see through the hole. There's no need. Look at the comparison. There's no need to do that. And to make it even better, I'm gonna put it as close as possible, and then use my ash charge on the opposite side. I can't play between that. Right there is fine. EMP the ADSs. No more ADSs. Now, what you can do is, when this warden is cleared out, you can smoke him and fire him right here on that board to be more reasonable. You can fire him on his bow. A little bit more closer, I can say, but to be more respectful, yes, you can fire him. There is a way to fire him, honestly. You can fire him, you know, and that is what it is. And then the same way, you can use fire here, strictly push from this hallway. The wall, not the wall, the zero cam. You can smoke off this mirror right here. I think a gate does go here. Callie, bring your ass here. Throw smoke to this. Thank you. This is going to be also be watched with traps and all, and that's why you have Zero to look at the traps and shoot them. He can smoke off the mirror. Mirror is not going to risk a fucking C4. I kid you not. It could be better, but she's not going to risk on throwing her C4. She needs this kill. She needs this kill on this jump. She needs it. So when it comes to that, it's, I will say do or die, but that's what it is, do or die. Because now, if this is too contested, and they do manage to do a reinforce on top of this, Capitayo, all he has to do is get in position and fire that shit off. And then let's just say he comes on this side as well. He can fire off the door as soon as this opens up. Fire the door. Anyone trying to support him, fire off that door. Anybody trying to support him. The mirror is tucked here. C4 can fly here, but the C4 is meant to go in vending machines. So when this thing exactly opens, bro, fire. No one's gonna swing this. The only swing gonna happen is from briefing room. That's the only swing, and you could catch him off. Let's just say it's bad coordinate. Like, I mean, they cannot coordinate for shit as a defensive player. You can literally set your fire right here. I would honestly believe it'd be a rare occurrence, but Nomad, fire, he's cooked. Get a plate, get a season, get seasoning, and then put it on yourself. Then flip over because you're cooked. You're not going to get away from this. So you might as well just take the heat, literally. You know. But again, I'm not pro. I just peak plat, and I just love Fett, and I just love everyone who plays Siege. Well, I love some people. I won't be that they could be either. Some people, like all, love some. But either way, I'm just a peak plat player that loves the game of Siege. That's it. But again, this would be like a rare occurrence, like someone actually pulling this off and like, okay, yeah, guys, you guys suck. Like, there's no way he did that to y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? What it's like, no. Smoke this off, because all this is to go back to site and waste time. Shout out Nomad. Air jab the floor. Like, yes, you're right, the floor. He goes back, boof. You get that kill, you can frag this out, smoke it, you know, fire it. They can't, get it back no more. Like, do this. Recall too, it's a mirror right here too as well, if possible. So it's like, my guy sends this off. Jaeger right here. Jaeger this. Take this. The Denari shield. The traps. Zero. I believe in you. My gun 6. I believe in you. You know. Zero has a gun 6. Ayana has a gun 6. Callie with her fucking underbarrel, and then who else has a gun 6? Capitayo, Ayana, and it's somebody else. I forgot. Zero, and then Callie. That's 4 players already. 4 already. I can take this, and the ADS is right here, so that shouldn't be an issue until you take it, get the traps, kill Denari, and then take this. So you have to do 1, 2, and 3. And the best spot possible, what I showed, is try to get this mirror first. This one doesn't matter because why? No one's going to be playing it, or they are, and it's a possibility that someone can play far from it. Far. You don't want to melee it and then proceed to push and then like be up on this mirror just to smoke it. Me as Capitayo, I can smoke shit off, bro. Trust me. If everything goes as planned here, like I mean everything goes as planned, like everything. This is how it's gonna work. Capitayo, yes, it's here. Smoke that off. Smoke that off, bro. Let mirror run around, nigga. Take that. This is her second instinct. Mirror, it's her second instinct. The moment that shit goes off, bro, you have to close this fucking gap immediately. That is a C4 flying, and I said it. Here, from bathroom, is a common peak. Don't get mad at that. Get mad at this. Get mad at Denari. Don't get mad at this lame ass peak. That is a simple as peak. We know this by now. So when you take this mirror, as soon as you need to do this, I'm not saying do this first, then the mirror, because if you do this first, they can honestly still hold this, have someone come up already, and just support the mirror. Or even if you do everything I said right, and they come up here still. That's a one-way, literally. Someone said, what about museum? They can take this, and I said, nope, this is a one-way. Literal one-way. But I think he meant the other side, but still, this is a one-way. If they take this, so fucking what? It is a one-way. Who cares? Like, you're not going nowhere but towards me. And if you do take this, again, Capitayo, I can fire off your doorway. You can't go to site no more. It's fired off. You can't go there no more. You know, like, it's a one-way. And these angles can honestly punish you if you don't know what you're doing. A 2-shot. And then being the flex, it's creating diversity. It's creating an effect. And I say Callie again because it does no effect. She cannot see through them. If she goes breachings, like if Callie goes breaching rounds, that does make an effect because she can use that. It's effective, you know? Anything that an operator uses that doesn't actually play for their role is non-effective. You don't need to have her smokes. You just need to burn the ADSs. But in this type of gameplay, you need her smokes. You need Callie to have all her 4 underbarrels. Because a zombie, she can make shit, bro, as she go. If one Kiba is down, put a new one. You need Callie for that. Not Glass. You can just shoot all day till it's broken. No, bring Callie. Don't bring Ash. Don't bring Zofia. Bring Callie. Why? Zofia only has 2, then concussions. Then Ash only has 2, and that's it. But Callie, she has 4. And may I show you guys again how Callie works? I would love to do it again for you guys. Do you understand how Callie works? Look, GG's. GG's. You might as well call it quits. I'm saying again, Callie needs her attention. She needs it. No op is useless. We just suck with it. Like when I say we, me too. We need to adapt. Like what team? What he's talking about earlier? It was a team that abuses Clash. Like they adapted. Like adapt. GG's. Bro. If you're an idiot If you're an idiot and you hear this, go. If you, bro, if you're an idiot and you hear this and you peek it, what are you doing? And you peek that? What are you doing? You're dead. You're dead. There's no need for me to actually sit on your ass, cause I'm literally on your ass. Like, I don't need this. I can sit back here. I'm not moving. You know what I'm saying? But time running out. You know, like always, have fun. GG's.